Hey, just welcome back to sort of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this comic here, and basically what this is a brand new power station from the Anker brand. So for this one they call the Anker Solix C800 Plus portable power station. So they do have another one available that's also called a C800 but doesn't have the plus option. And what the difference is, from what I understand, is that the plus version actually gives you guys a flashlight inside that's included for you guys to use, whereas the regular one, which is the C800, doesn't give you guys the option. So all you guys get will be the power station, which you guys will see inside here. So whether if you guys want that flashlight option or you guys don't want the option, that is totally up to you guys. But it's really cool how they do have this compartment on top for you to put stuff on here, which I'll show you in a second. Let me show you guys some of the specs and features on here first. If you guys do look at the front right here, they do provide guys some of the specs and features on here. So they mentioned how it does have 6x battery longer lifespan when you guys use it on here. It powers up to 89% of appliances when you guys use it. Because for this one, they mentioned the max power on here is 1200 watts of power. But it does have the technology on here for like the boost up technology, where actually allow you guys to use any kind of appliances that uses up to 1600 watts of power. So for example, if your electric kettle uses 1600 watts of power, it actually will support it on here, but probably will bring down the power when you guys use it. And for this one, it has 768 Wh on here, so that's a good amount of power on here for such a small portable power bank or a power station. They mentioned how it does have a 5-in-1 design with power, lights, and so much more on here with the different outputs for you guys to use. And here's what the package looks like when you guys first get in. Some other features, especially you probably want to know about this, is it does have a drop-proof design on here, so if you guys do drop it by accident, it should be fine. And they mentioned how it does have smart temperature control, like the overcharge protection, and everything else on here, just like any other Anker products, which is really awesome. And the last thing that they mentioned on here is the fact that it does use the EV class LiFeFlow battery on here, so a very high quality battery that will last longer than your normal batteries and other older power station when you do that. And they do mention for this unit, when you guys do charge it up, it'll probably take around 58 minutes to free charge it from 0 to 100, which is really fast. And it is a smaller unit, so that's totally understandable how fast it can charge. And with the technology that Anker has, it's really awesome. And obviously you do have the option to use like the other option, I think like the car charger and solar panel if you guys do want to. But obviously that will take a little bit longer, but nice to have the option available if you guys need to use it. Especially if you guys do use it with one of the solar panels that I showed you before. That should work on here as well. So I'll show you guys that video later on, but for right now, let's open this up and show you guys what's included on here. Try to connect everything, including the app, because it does have the app control on here, and see how it does work. So once you guys open up, inside is all well protected and everything. So let's take this part out. Inside right here, we do have the actual product. They do provide guys the user manual and the warranty card inside. And then right here, they do have a little box. Inside this box right here is probably like the cable and stuff they had to use to recharge it. So there's like multiple cables inside provided. So there's total of 3 different bags inside that provided. So one of them here is a solar option for you to plug it in to the solar panel if you guys do end up getting their solar panels. And I believe if you guys do purchase this with the set that comes with the solar panel, it should be included as well. And right here, they do provide guys a car charger that's in use. Obviously, the solar option and the car charging option, it will take longer than the wall outlet. The wall outlet charges way faster when you guys do that. And then here we do have the wall outlet that you guys can plug in here using this cable. And that's pretty much everything that's included in the package. One right now is to have all the wrapper on here, and we'll show you guys what's on here and give it a try by connecting on the app and pushing to the limit. So take this out. Let's put all these back inside here for now and only keep the AC option. So to show you guys a better point of view, let me actually bring the camera closer to show you guys what's on here and how it works. All right. So once you guys bring the camera closer, here is what the package, or here's what the product looks like. So design-wise and everything looks very similar to the C1000 that I showed you guys before, and I'll probably compare that in a different video. I don't want to do it for this video because it might take a little bit too long. So that way I can do a different video and give you guys a better kind of coverage and more like a better review for comparing both of them. You can see right here, we do have 5 AC options for you guys to use, and they do have the button for you to press to activate it and turn it on and off. Here we do have the DC car option for you guys to use here. Same thing, we do have the button here for you to turn on. Here we do have the light option for you guys to use, but you probably have to connect it by powering on or something for the first time using it, or maybe just press right here to turn on. But here we do have the USB-C option, same thing as the C1000. It does have the 100 watts and 30 watts option here, and then 2 USB options for you guys to use, and it does have the Power IQ technology. And then here we do have the button for you to press to activate the pairing option to connect onto your phone. And like I mentioned, this is the one that you probably want to press to turn on the unit or something, or maybe you have to plug in cable to charge it up. Yep, so it looks like we do have to plug in cable to power it on and maybe even charge it up first. Here we do have a little reset option for you guys to reset the unit. On the side right here is where you guys want to plug in cable for AC option or the solar and the car charging option here. And inside right here, we do have the ventilation for the product to prevent it from overheating when we do use it. And I think that's the overload protection here. Back part, there's nothing in the back part there, so there's nothing to show there in the back. And then here on the side, we also have the ventilation here as well. And the bottom part, we do have like the non-slip material to prevent it from moving around when you guys do that. Top part right here, you guys can open up, and this part right here, they mentioned how you guys can place the pole on here, and this is the storage part here for you guys to use. So I do press this button, it opens up, and then inside right there, we do have the flashlight option that you can take out and set it all up. So there's different parts for you guys to use on here, as you can see. But pretty cool, they do have the compartment there for you to store your stuff if you guys do want to, and that's pretty awesome. Because for the C1000, it did not have the option available, but this one does, which is really cool. So that way, not only do you guys get this light option here, but you guys even get a much better flashlight option here for you guys to use that you can stick on here, or you can use it separately. And that's pretty much everything that's on here. What I'm doing right now is the plug-in cable and power on, and show you guys how to connect on the app, and also how much power it does provide when we do charge it up. All right, so we have to do plug-in cable right here on the side. Once you guys plug it in, you see how it powers on the device. Looks like currently it's at 90%. So you do have to plug in the cable first in order for you to activate it. But let's see how much power it does provide on here. So right now it's showing you guys 4, 5, 6 watts. I think for this product, it does have the option to charge it even faster, but we'll connect it on the app first. But notice how right here show you guys output, input, and charging time left. And here show you guys the battery percentage, and here show you guys option of how it's connected on the app, if you guys do have it connected here. So one right now is connected on the app first, and show you guys what it looks like on there. So the app is called the Anker app. So once you guys do go on the app right here, here is what the app looks like. You can see how I do have multiple devices on here already. So what I'm doing right now is press the plus button right here and click on add device, and it should find the device on here when you guys do turn it on. You can see right there, it found it immediately. So you do want to connect it. And it's give you guys the option to connect it using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. And honestly, I think Wi-Fi is better, so that way you can control it almost anywhere, and you don't have to worry about disconnecting as often, especially if you guys do leave it on. So connect the Wi-Fi first. All right, so it might take a few seconds for it to connect on here, so wait for it to connect first. So if this is the fastest charging speed on here, that is pretty slow, but it does seem like it's still charging pretty fast. But I think for this unit, it should charge faster than that. I think when you guys do connect on the app, probably give you guys a faster charging speed when you guys do it, if you guys increase the speed, because that's what they have for the C1000. So we'll see in a second. Let me unplug the cable for now, just in case if it charges up to 100, then I can't test it out again until I bring down the power. All right, so I just finished connecting the Wi-Fi on here, and here's what the app looks like. So you can see right here how it does have the ultra fast charging option, just like the C1000 that I mentioned. So we'll probably turn it on and see how fast it charges in a second. But you can see right here, show you guys the name of the product, show you guys how much battery life is left on here, depending on how much power you guys are using when you guys use it. Show you guys DC, AC option, USB-C option, and USB option, carport option, AC option, and the light option. You guys can control all of that on here. So if you guys do want to turn it on, there's that one, and this one here. So pretty bright when you guys use it, but honestly, the one that's inside is even more brighter. And you guys can feel free to turn it on and off here when you guys use it. And it should have the SOS mode when you guys press and hold it. So pretty much everything is similar to the 1000 or C1000 when you guys use it on here. And you do have the option to turn on and turn off the screen as well. Same with this part here when you guys do press on it. And if you guys do go to the setting page here, there's even more setting for you guys to change on here if you guys do need to. So for example right here, you guys can see how it does give you guys the option to change like the speed on here, which the max should be 750 watts. But you do have the option to turn on the SOS mode, the screen brightness level, and all these different options on here, and so much more. So feel free to adjust it based on your own preference. But 750 should be the max when you guys do use it. So if I do plug it in, let's plug that in the cable again to charge it up again. So this time when we're charging it, if you guys turn on the ultra fast charging option, it tells you guys to try not to turn this on all the time, only use it when you guys need to. But you can see how right here show you guys that's charging at 748 watts, which is a good amount of power on here, and it will charge faster than what we saw earlier, which was like 450 something watts. And it shows us how much time is left to charge it up from 93 to 100, which is 6 minutes, which is really fast. And if you guys do look at the screen right here, it shows you guys the output, and if you guys are curious about where is the output coming from when I don't have anything turned on at the moment, it's pretty much coming from the inside here. So notice for the light on here, it is charging up. And from what I understand, they give you guys 2 of them, so that way you guys do have backup one just in case each time. And this part right here should just stick on the bottom right here, that's magnetic. So that's pretty cool. You can see how strong the magnet is on here. And then this part right here, you guys just take out and place it on here for you guys to use. So this goes up like this, just stick it on here. and that way you can use like a flashlight on here, which is pretty cool. And this part right here does extend. So that's a little bit about what you guys do get on here and how much power it does provide for the input and other stuff. What I'm doing now, before we test out the flashlight and everything else on here, let me show you guys how much power it does provide when we do test out these outputs on here, and then we'll try out these as well. So the very first test, let's try out the USB-C option for 30 watts, and we'll use it on this power bank that I have from the Anker brand as well. This is literally one of my favorite power banks from the Anker brand because it provides so much power on here, and it's so cool how it has a screen to show you guys how much power that's being provided and how long it takes to recharge it, and it does connect on the app. And if you guys are curious about how much power it does provide, everything all combined is 250 watts on here max, and a single USB-C output on here is 140, and it even has like a wire charging option on the bottom if you guys do purchase the wire charging base, which is really awesome. But right now you can see how it is providing you guys 30 watts of power for the USB-C option here. Now let's bring over the other one, which should be the 100 watts. Let's see if it gives you guys 100 watts as well. So 18 watts at the moment, 82 watts, 95 right here, 97, 99.5, and right here shows you guys 101. So definitely does provide the power on here when you guys use it, which is pretty awesome. And obviously you guys are more than welcome to use multiple output at the same time. So if you guys want to use all of these and all of these at the same time, and even this one here, you guys are more than welcome to while it's charging as well, as you can see. Just keep in mind that the maximum on here, I believe it should be 1200 watts, and it does allow you guys to use that surge pad technology on here to go up to 1600 watts of stuff that goes up to that power. So to test it out, let me actually bring something over and give it a try and see how it does work when we do it on here, and whether it supports the power that they mentioned and how much power it does provide. And then once we finish that, then we'll show you guys how the light option works here. All right, so right here I do have my steamer that I use all the time in my other videos, also every day. This is one of my favorite products to use and test. So I do have it plugged in here. So let's turn on the button here. That will turn it on. So if you guys turn on the unit on here and unplug that cable first, let's see how much power it does provide and supports. Normally for this one, it should go to 1400 watts. Let's see what happens when we do use it while charging. So you see how it goes up to 1400 watts of power for the output, and input is showing us 1500 watts. And the fan does kick in if you guys can hear in the background. So it definitely does work when you guys do use it for this option here. If you guys do plug in cable at the same time, don't need to plug in cable because it does kick in the overload protection here, you can see on the screen. So just like that, you guys can see how it doesn't support that power on here because of the overload protection. And that's probably because I do have the cable plugged in. Let's try again this time without the cable plugged in right here. So unplug that one first, and let's do it one more time. This time without that cable right there. All right, let's turn it back on. All right, so we turn it on, the fan kicks in. And it is giving you guys 1400 watts, you can see. Now I plug in the cable here. That give you guys another additional 100 watts. You guys can see how the power on here drops down to 1200 watts. So that's what they mean when you guys use it on here. If you guys use anything that goes up to like 1600 watts of power on here, it'll bring down the power to close to 1200 watts. So that way you can still use it, but it's just not as powerful when you guys use it. But currently when we do have it plugged in for a steamer and the portable power bank here, it is giving you guys 1200 watts or close to 1300 watts, you can see here. I just love how they show you guys on here as well when you guys are using it. So that way you guys can see how much remaining power, show you guys how much power that's being used for each different output when you guys use it on here. So that's pretty much how the product works on here and what you guys do get. What I'm doing now is put back the camera, and then we'll show you guys how the light option works when you guys use it on here. And we'll probably show you guys the other video that I have for the solar panel option to give you guys an idea of how it will work if you guys want to use this with the solar panel, or use the other one that I have with C1000 with the solar panel option we are using. All right, so I brought the product out to an outdoor setting, and see how when we do set it up, here is what the product looks like. So depending on the weather on here, if you guys don't have a lot of sun going out or not a lot of sun going on it outdoor, when you guys use it, probably will not work too well. But right now it's around 65 degrees. And right now I bring down the battery on here to 39%. So let's plug it in and give it a try to see how it works. So I plugged it in there on the side, and let's take a look and see how much power it does generate when we do plug it in here. So there might be some glare on here, but it might be hard to see, but you guys can see how it starts charging. So right now it's providing you guys 106. You guys can see how the number is slowly increasing. So 156, 175, 179, It's maintained around 178 at the moment, but it's still going up slowly. 181. So it does get very close to that 200 watts on here, even if it's at like 65 degrees out at the moment. And you guys are more than welcome to angle it if you guys want to position it at a different angle, maybe a little bit lower to aim it towards the sun when you guys use it. So right now I am using the second one, and it is providing guys 181. So definitely providing guys a good amount of power on here and very close to that 200 watts when you guys use it. Let me show you guys what the back part looks like when you guys set it up. So when you guys do look at the back part right here, here is what it actually looks like for the back part. So you guys are more than welcome to angle it to a different position. If you guys want to bring it lower, or if you guys want to bring it higher, feel free to adjust it on here. But here's what it actually looks like when you guys do set up on the second one here, and that's pretty much how much power that's being provided when you guys do put it on here. So I go back right here and look at how much power. It's still giving you guys 179 watts and now 184. So I believe if it's like even hotter out, maybe like 90 degrees out, it'll give you guys even more power, and maybe depending on how you guys position it, it probably will give you guys more power as well. So I'm actually trying to bend it down a little bit lower to the last one and see if it makes a difference when you guys use it. Alright, so I brought it down to the lowest one here, and this actually looks like from this point of view. And when you guys look at how much power that's being provided now, it is giving you guys 187, and I saw it went as high as 191 when we guys use it. And then the cool thing about the device here that we have, the Solix C800, the fact that you guys can actually look at the result on the app here. So right now you see how it's providing guys roughly around 185 watts when you guys do plug it in. Charging time will probably be 3 hours and 42 minutes, and right now it's at 40%. So pretty cool how they have the option available on here to show you guys the app control for this unit here with the C1000. So like I mentioned, right now it is 65 degrees, and that's pretty much how much power that's generating on here. So if you guys use it when it's like 90 degrees out or even hotter than that, it'll give you guys even more power when you guys use it. But 65 degrees, it does work when you guys do use it on here in outdoor setting. Alright, so putting for the light option on here in the bottom, they do have this option for you guys to screw it on. That way you can kind of use like a tripod option to screw it onto the bottom here, which is nice. So if you guys want to unscrew it to take it out, you guys are more than welcome to unscrew it. And to take this part off because it is magnetic, if you can see. So feel free to move this part right here very easily. And what's really cool about this part for this design is the fact that it is extendable. So if you guys want to make it longer, it goes really far. So if you guys think about it, if you guys do set it on here, you guys can feel free to adjust the angle if you guys want it to be higher or lower angle in certain position when you guys do use that. And it does have this ball head design on here, so that way you guys can adjust the different angles when you guys use that. But it doesn't really go 360, it only goes forward and backward. You can see right here. And then this part right here, you do have the option to kind of take this part out like this. So that way you can hang it somewhere like a little camping light if you guys do want to. And the fact that they give you guys two of them, you guys do have another one as a backup, or you can use both of them at the same time, which is nice. And if you guys are curious about how to charge it, the back part right here is where it charges inside the base I showed you guys earlier. And this part right here, it does have the light. So there's 3 different settings on here when you guys turn it on. So press right there, and that's 1. You guys can see how bright the light is when you guys do use it. Press again, and this would be number 2. And press again, and this would be number 3. So the total of 3 different settings on here when you guys do use a different light option. And then here I show you guys the indicator light of like the battery percentage on here when you guys use that. But overall, very cool design for ways to get on here. So that way you just put it on here for like a hands-free experience to use as a camping light, or you guys can hang it somewhere like I showed you guys earlier when you guys get out the bottom part as well, which is pretty nice. And it's so easy for you to take this out and go in a certain position if you guys do need to. And the fact that how it is like a magnetic ball head design on here, you guys can just rotate this however you guys want, which is really cool to angle in a certain position or whatever. And for this product, I do want to mention that it's not heavy at all. It's actually pretty lightweight, way more lightweight than the C1000, which I'll compare in a different video what you guys do get. And for this product, it's so impressive to the point that it's very portable, like I mentioned, but it's just so nice to the point that I think I'll probably get a few of these to leave in my other room. And also when I do go on like small little trips somewhere by driving, it's very nice to have. Or even if you guys want to use it as a home emergency option, it's pretty nice as well. So it does have the surge pad technology on here to let you guys use appliances that go up to 1600 watts and just brings down the power to 1200 watts, just like how you can see in the test, which is really awesome. So that's pretty much everything that's on here in terms of what you guys do get. One right now to show you guys that video that I recorded before of the C1000 with the solar panel, so that we can get an idea of what you guys can get. If you guys do get the solar panel, you can also use on here because it's the same way and same amount of power, unless if you guys do get like the 400 watts solar panel that charge faster, there's that option as well. The one I'm going to show you guys in this video right now is a 200 watt solar panel that I showed you before with the C1000. So take a look at that first. Also, another thing before I have to mention on here, I just realized I had to mention it, but for this product, when you guys do turn on the light, if you guys press and hold it, you do have the option to change the brightness level. So for example, if I press it right here, you can see how the light is on here when you guys use it. If I do press and hold the button, you can see how the light dims. But if I press and hold it again, you can see how the light gets a lot brighter when you guys use it, which is nice. So that way it's an increase and lower the brightness level on here. If you guys want to be more dimmer, or if you guys want to be a lot more brighter, you do have the option to adjust it on here, which is really cool. Hopefully I can see in the video on here, but I can definitely see how bright it can get when you guys use it, which is really cool. Alright, so now that I saw that video, you can see what I mean. If you guys do get the solar panel, it should be included for this if you guys do buy that set that comes with this one here. If you guys only get this one right here, then this is all you guys get. And if you guys get the one that's C800, that one will not include this option here. And honestly, I think this is actually a pretty nice option to get if you guys do get included on here. So I recommend getting the C800 Plus over a regular one that does not give you guys this option. But pretty cool how they do have the option for you guys to use a solar panel. So when you guys are going camping or something, you guys have the option to just leave it out and keep it charged. So that way you don't have to worry about there's no power when you guys are going out and about. But that's pretty much everything that's on this product. Now that I show you guys what the product looks like and how it does work and what you guys do get, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it, especially if you guys in the market looking for a high quality portable power station that give you guys everything on here. Super portable, app control, fast charging option, has the different output on here for the AC, USB-C option, USB, DC option, and the flashlight option on here, and so much more. Then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, that obviously don't buy one and save everyone something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.